I think two things. First, it's his travels around the world, which I find really inspiring. I travel myself a lot and just explore what's there in the world. And also, I think his view of the world was really special in that time, that he looked at the world not like in small parts, but he looked at the bigger thing, and he also looked at how us, like our culture, influences the nature and stuff. I think that's really impressive and also really special for that time that he was alive.
He would go to, I don't know, a distant remote mountain in Latin America, and he would get some samples of rock or sample, and he would analyze them, but he would just not analyze them for themselves, but he would also think about what's the bigger picture of it. So what is this rock in Latin America telling me about the state of the world? And well, in the 19th century, I think climate change was not such a big issue, but nowadays climate change is a way bigger topic, and it's really important to see all these different puzzle pieces. It might be a big problem in our times that we specialize more and deeper in specific fields, and we kind of lose the big whole. So everybody is studying this one field in one separate building and doesn't have any kind of connection to other people.
Every time when I meet with friends that study something else and we discuss a topic, and then there are so many different views on one thing even, and I think it's really just important that we don't only have our own view, because, for example, I study education, so I always have a completely different view than, for example, my friend who studies law, and it's just really, I think we can learn so much from different parts, and it would be really nice to have that in our studies as well, maybe as a small part to just, or even, I mean, now we can choose some courses which are also not in our studies, but to do it a bit more, I think, yeah.
I really like the concept of open knowledge. I mean, nowadays it's quite popular with open source platforms, Wikipedia for example maybe, but especially in the 19th century when Alexander von Humboldt was living, science and all the academic stuff was quite an elite thing. So, and he was one of the first who opened up the university to a public and gave public lectures for everyone. And that's something that we should never forget, because I think that at some points universities today get a bit more elite again.
Yeah, for sure. For example, also that different fields, they developed in different times, and the research is not always the same in every country or area of the world. They have different types of research. There's just so much more to know, and if you only focus on what happens in research in Germany, for example, it's just, then you don't know enough, I think.